I came to Edgewater through public art. We started talking with Alderman Marianne Smith about the underpasses. She started talking with John Pounds from Chicago Public Art Group, and I was developing this bricolage technique at the time, and it was really the aldermen who kind of were and Ernie, the ones who kind of pulled everyone together on that. And so we started building kind of a relationship with them throughout the process. And that's really where we developed the whole process of very large-scale community involvement with these murals. It was really tried out here in Edgewater. And then what happened after we got the idea down is we invited the Edgewater community in there again for the workshops. And really, we're always thinking about what's the greatest way to involve the community and how to incorporate the larger community in the greatest way possible. So that was the first year doing just the north wall of Bryn Mawr. We weren't even done with the first one when we started developing the second one, because we had all, and it was a smart thing to do because we had all the mechanisms in place. Everything was there. The people were there and still really invested, and I think wanted to continue this kind of living. The first wall, it was just about living. The whole theme was about what it's like to live in Edgewater. So, and people talked about just nature. It was just this idea of having this community nestled in this kind of big nature. Yeah. South Wall's, the theme of that is growing. So again, we kind of taken on this idea of nature, but it was, we kind of mixed the idea of nature with family. It's really about the family aspect of Edgewater on that. And then the rest of it is about the gardens. And so the workshops we did with that were to have people make flowers to plant into the wall. So Foster, Marianne Smith really had the idea, after seeing this, to kind of honor the history of this community and its American Indian roots. It's just like we did with growing and living. We're just facilitators. We're just, we're not here to tell your story. We're here to help you tell your story. And so that's what we did with our community. They really embraced it and embraced us, and the energy built again. And we went through that same process of multiple designs to get to the one that they felt told their story the best. At the end, what happens with these murals, and what's a great thing about Edgewater being like the most diverse culturally community in the city is, for 6 weeks during the summer, every class and culture and walk of life comes and kind of helps us put these things together. And it's been a little bit hard mimicking the beautiful process that happened here in Edgewater. There was such great energy and great enthusiasm and generosity towards putting these things together. So I think it really depends on the community what can happen with this. The bricolage process isn't about the mural at all. It's really about the community building process, and that's a byproduct of that. And so I think that, whatever energy a community puts into these things, they get it back, and it really does physically manifest itself on the wall. It's just amazing to be a part of.